Guys, today we'll be discussing some of coding questions which were asked in BLUJAY coding assessment. Welcome to the channel, crack it. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to our channel and click on a bell icon for upcoming updates from our channel, and join in our Telegram channel to get notified with the latest job applications. Without any further late, let's get into our topic. Here is the question. The question says, given an array of names of candidate in an election, a candidate name in array represents a vote casted to the candidate. Print the name of candidate that received maximum votes. If there is any type, print lexicography smaller name. The given sum of contents and input and output. The input, the number of the first line of input contains a single integer t, denoting the number of test cases, and t test case follows. Each test case contains two lines. The number of votes cast n, the name of the candidate separated by space. Each name represents one vote casted to that candidate. Output. For each test case, print the name of candidate with maximum votes and also print votes casted for the candidate. The name and votes are separated by space. So this is a very simple question, guys. So let's see how to solve this question. Guys, before writing code, let's think about the logic. Here is the input format and here is the output format. In input format, the first line says the number of test cases, and each test case contains two lines. First line all about number of votes, and second line name of candidate separated by space, and each name represents one vote. It means whatever we are taking from the user as a name, that means it's equals to vote. That's what we are going to get, and we have to return maximum votes and the person name. So we have to return it. So for that, what I do, our logic is so simple. What I do, first I take an empty dictionary, then I will insert each and every name whatever I get it from user into the dictionary. By the time of inserting the name into dictionary, I will assign value 1 as its value. So I will for example, if I get a person name as a Ram, I'll insert into dictionary as a key. It means Ram becomes here key, and I will assign its value by 1. It means if D is equal to dictionary, I will inserting Ram as a key, then I will assign its value as a 1. Then the second name might be, if it is a second name Raghu, same thing I will do same thing. At the second name, my dictionary is Ram already there, and Raghu is not there in dictionary, so I have to insert into, and I will assign same thing. If the person name not existed in my dictionary, I will assign 1 as its value. So for example, if I get again Ram, it means what, I have to update its value, not Ram. Previously we already inserted Ram into dictionary, so again we are getting Ram. So what we have to, instead of inserting again into dictionary, basically dictionary doesn't take any uh, duplicate keys. So what I do, instead of inserting again, I have to update its value by 1, incrementing by 1. So this is how my dictionary goes. This is how my dictionary goes on. So at lastly, I get to know how the person and the number of times the person casted his or his vote. It means the name of candidate separated by space, and each name represents votes. That's what I'm taking dictionary concept over here. It means if I get a name from the user, that means he casted one vote. His name equal to one vote. So by taking that as a one parameter, I'm going to apply the same concept into dictionary. So that's what we are doing over here. At the end of inserting all keys into dictionary, we get to know the person name and the person vote, how many times he casted vote. So after we are getting dictionary, we have to return it's easy for us to return the maximum vote, who got the maximum votes. That's it. Let me write the code. This is our simple logic. So let me write goes. For this problem, I'm following bottom top approach. It means first of all I'll write the bottom, and it means the driver code part. Again, after writing driver code, I will write the main function which is going to done our task. So firstly I will write driver code if name equal to main. So that's it. And the first line contains the number of test cases, so we have to take test cases. It is an integer type, so I'm taking input from user. Second, we have to iterate in a range of test cases, so I need one for loop for I in range. My range is test cases. Each test cases contain two lines. First line is all about the number of votes, number of votes number of sorry number of votes. It is an integer type, so that's why int input. Then have to take the candidate names, so candidates is equals to input dot split. uh, this line contains this line takes the number of inputs which is equal to the number of votes, and it will divide and place them all names into string type list. So this is what I'm getting. So what I do after getting all those, I have to give these candidates to the function which is going to done all our computations required to get output. So I'll name it as a winner of election, which takes candidates the parameter. So I will write this function above def. This takes one argument, that is candidates. Yeah, here candidates. So here our main logic performs. So we have a list and we have to insert the list names into a dictionary. So we have to create one empty dictionary over here. Then we need a one loop for I in candidates. If d of I, if I in d, means it's already existed. So then d of I, equal to 1. We have to increment it. Else d of I is equals to 1. So this is our we are inserted into dictionary. So we have successfully inserted all names into a dictionary. So our task is to get the maximum number of words casted by the names. How we get it? We can get it by values. So that's why we are using dictionary. So how we get? First of all, we wrap up all values from the dictionary into the list, and after wrapping up, we can get it maximum value by list easily. So I will store that maximum value into some other variable. Why? Because if what if the both person has equal votes? So for such conditions, we have to take both names. So I will store the maximum number of votes into one variable, that is C. I need a maximum value from where? From list. What is my list? D dot values. The dictionary values are my list. So here I get it the maximum value. After getting maximum value, I have to check into dictionary, and I will again append those candidates names into my another separated list. After insertion of all keys into that list, I will simply return after starting the list. So I will create an empty list, then I will iterate one loop for keys comma values in d dot items. Items means it gives it gives key value pairs. So that's what items. And I have to check if value values equal to C. What it has to do? It has to append in my list. What key keys has to append? So that's what we are done with. Like so, we have to sort that list. We have dot sort till sort. Then simply we have to print it. Print L of 0. Then the number of votes, that is C. Yeah, our function is done. This is our code. Let's check it out whether it's working or not. It asking me to number of my test case is 1. The number of votes. I will for test I will take the 4. Here the RAM is a 1%. Abi is a 1%. RAM again and again RAM. See here. Here RAM as maximum number of votes. Why I'm getting none here? It no the function my function not returning anything. Even though I'm printing it. You run. So when I remove this, I can run it. Let's see what happens. First one is the number of test cases. 1. My votes are 5. My votes are wrong. Abhi, Abhi, Ram, Abhi. See, this is what we our output. Maximum number of votes and the forecasted person. So guys, this is the code in Python. So this is in Python. So the same thing we can implement in Java, but the same logic we can apply over there. Apart from that, there is nothing in it. If you want a code in Java, I will provide in description. So have a look at once. So this is my code. Uh, that's it, guys. Guys, here is the one more question which is asked in BLUJAY coding assessment. The question is. You are given a string, yes, determine whether all of its odd length substrings are palindrome or not. And input format, the first line contains the same. The first line contains the number of test cases to be followed, and second line, each test case contains the one line which is represent a string. So we have to divide this string into substrings, and we have to check whether the odd length of a substring are palindrome or not. It's so simple, guys. If all of it odd length substrings are palindrome, we can print S. For each test case, the given string represent a good password. Print S without any quotes. Otherwise, print no without the quotes in a new line. So that's it, guys. Guys, I have written the input parameters and the output parameters over here. So our task is to find all substring of a string, and we have to find out the odd length of a substring, whether it is a palindrome or not. If all substrings of a odd length is palindrome, then we can print yes. If not, we have to print no. No for this. How we can find substring of a string? We can find substrings of a string in this manner. For this case, we have to define one function. Before first of all, I write a driver code name main. So I have forgot to give double equals to. So that's it. So first line contains a number of test cases. So test cases, which is integer type int input. Second, I need a for loop in range test cases which contain one integer, that is a password. It is a integer. It is a string type. So I have to define a function. So check password, and it takes one parameter password. So this is my function. So def, this is my function, and I need to find substrings of a string. So for that case, I have written for I in range. I in range len of the string password, and for j in range I plus 1 comma len of password 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 plus 1. So I have two substrings for that password of I colon j. So this is by this line we can get all substrings of a string. So in that we have to check there is one chance is like if we have the same, for suppose our string is a, there might be a chance like we can get substrings are same, and same or some are repeating. In the sense we may get duplicates of substrings, so we don't want such type of duplicates. So we have to what we have to do, just for removing duplicates we convert list into set. Actually set doesn't allow duplicates, it delete duplicates, it gives unique characters. So we will typecast into set, then we will go through our functions to be done to get our output. So that's it. What I do, L2 is equals to set of L. So that's it. By this chance it removes all duplicates. But what is our task? We need to check the odd length of a substring, whether it is a palindrome or not. By using this statement, we can get all substrings. Instead of getting all, we just need to take care of uh, odd length of a substring. So for that sake, we have to give one condition: if password uh, so len of password of I colon j not equal to I colon j modulus 2 is not equal to 0. So in this fashion we are getting odd count, odd length of substring of a string. So that's what we are getting. So after getting, we have to iterate uh, whether all are polydrom or not. So for the sake, I have to return one list for I in range. So now, sir, I in list of L2, list of L2. So I have to check if I equal to I of colon minus 1, then L2 dot remove, I just remove that particular I. It means here I'm getting all substrings. By using these condition, I get the odd length of substrings. So what I'm doing here, I'm just checking whether that substring are polydrom or not. If it is a polydrom, it will delete. It means if my L2 list is empty, it means all substrings are polydrom. If is there any string is there in L2, it means all substrings are not a polydrom. So based on length of a list, I can predict the output. It means I can say whether it has to print yes or it has to print no. So that's what I am doing. So after that, I have written one if statement, that is len of L2 it's equal to 0. It means all substrings which are present in a list 2 are polyhedral. In such cases, we have to print S. If not, we can else we have to print else we have to print else we have to print no. That's it. First of all, just check it out. Just hit run button. It asking me number of test cases. Then our input is E, 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 A, A in the sense of A. So sorry, my input should be A, 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 A. Yes, this is it means all odd length of substring of a string is polyhedral. So let's check for another test case. My test case is 1 and my string is AF, 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 AS. No, this is how we are going to get. So guys, we are see for this case we are getting yes. For this case we are getting no. This is our task to be done. So here is the code in Python. If you need the same code in Java, I will provide you. So this is this thing. So guys, that's it guys.